Have you been pleased with the quarterbacks the first week of camp?
Good so far. Yeah, it's been 4 days, but doing a good job. Keaton's playing very well. He looks like he's been in our offense a lot longer than he has. Doing a really good job.
Who's jumped out in terms of, not necessarily just this week, but taking jumps from spring to what you've seen so far this week?
Just in general?
Yeah.
There's quite a few. I mean, Keaton would be a big one. I mean, in spring it was his first time ever running our offense, and now he looks like he's been here 3 or 4 years. So start there. Aiden Robbins would be one who wasn't able to do much in the spring, and now he looks, after 4 days, he already looks like he belongs and looks like he's going to be a good player for us. That would be one. And then we have some young tight ends too that were really green in the spring, and now they're starting to take shape and look like they can play for us. And then O-line, we're deep there. There's a bunch of those guys that are getting better every day.
Obviously, it's a different type of game. Week 1, shells or helmets only, or that kind of thing. But
Yeah.
Are you surprised at all at just how quickly Aiden was able to jump right back in and just be kind of the guy that I guess you sort of recruited out of the transfer portal after the surgery and all that?
I'm not surprised just because I've gotten to know him, and I saw what a good player he was before he came here, and then during his time here, the guy's a total pro. So it doesn't surprise me now that I know him, yeah. But if you didn't know him, you might. But he is absolute dream to coach. The guy does everything you want, on and off the field. He's a great leader, just totally squared away guy, and very talented.
Certainly personnel plays a role in this, but how much has this offense evolved since you got here and took over to now?
It's always evolving. I believe in having an identity, and you got to have something that you hang your hat on, and that everybody in the stadium knows you're going to do these things every week, and I think those are important. And so our overall identity hasn't changed, but yeah, you have to keep evolving just a little bit to stay ahead of your opponents, and then you evolve also with your personnel. So whoever your best players are, you try to find ways to feature those guys. And so, a year ago it was no secret we were trying to get the ball to Puka as much as we could. And so this year it's get the ball to this guy and that guy and find who those guys are and which ways to use them. But our overall identity is going to be the same. We're going to be a physical run game, and we want to throw the ball down the field.
How much does that help, having that to be able to tell players coming in? They know what the bases of it are. There may be tweaks to it along the way, but they know what to expect when they come in with this offense.
I think that's important in any program. I mean, you have to have an identity, and I think it's important for the players in the program as well to know what to expect every day. I try to be the same guy every day, and I want my offense to be the same way. We're gonna have the same core things that we're trying to accomplish all the time. And you guys all know Kalani really well. He's a very consistent person, and we want our offense and our players and coaches in this program to be steady and consistent all the time.
What do the new players, the transfer portal guys and freshmen, what do they have to do in the first few weeks of camp to meet your expectations?
The first part is just showing us that you can learn what to do. I mean, can't put you in the game if you don't know what to do. So they have to learn quickly. The good news is we have a lot of player run practices over the summer, and almost all of our newcomers were in those practices all summer. So we have several newcomers that are looking like they've been here for a while already. And so I'm excited about that. So that's the first thing. You got to show me that you know what to do. And then once you do that, then we find ways to use those guys and feature them doing what they do best.
Previous camps have had an emphasis of explosive plays or taking care of the football. Has there been an emphasis for this camp for the offense?
Yeah, for us it never changes. We want to be a team that takes care of the ball. We want to be physical, and we want to throw the ball down the field. And we'll generate explosive plays also through our run game. And but those things will never change. You can't score if you don't take care of the ball, if you don't have it, right? And our offense is based on being physical. It starts there. We have a lot of big guys, physical guys that like contact, and so that's never going to change. And then it's hard to score if you don't get some chunk plays. You can't. It's tough to go 14 13 play drives, for 4 quarters. You need some chunks in there somewhere, and so we're trying to generate those.
How long do you think it'll take to find your 5 starting offensive linemen? There's a lot of guys that have played before. How do you narrow it down?
That is probably the biggest question of this camp is, who are those 5, 6, 7 guys going to be? 8 guys? I don't know. I think we have 8. I think we have 8 guys that have started games, Power 5 level games. I think that's right. And I might be one off there. And then we have Waylon, who started, I think, every game last year for Utah State. So we've got a good group, and it's a challenge. We're working through that, but it's also a long season, so there's probably 0 chance that 5 guys are going to play 12, 13 games, the same 5 guys. So you have to have versatility there and have some lineup options.
Is good?
Anybody else?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, good to see you all.